Did folks actually think that Real Talk was gonna like drop off while I was on vacation? The Real Talk squad knows we don't take days off. We keep the grind going. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us during the Olympics. It was tough. Day over. And guess what? In a couple of weeks, it's about to be football season. I know majority of my fan base are Eagles fans. I know majority of my fan base are waiting for what's about to happen during NFL season. So we got a jam-packed episode today. We gonna talk about the Eagles and Haasan Reddick requesting a trade from the New York Jets. We're gonna talk about Jason Tatum and his quote unquote revenge tour. And then we're gonna talk about Jordan Chiles and the fact that that whole situation is gonna get me upset. That whole situation is gonna get me upset. But first, let's talk about Haasan Reddick and the New York Jets. So let's just give some background knowledge for y'all that don't really know what's going on with Haasan Reddick and the New York Jets. First off, Haasan Reddick was a linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. Haasan Reddick was born in Camden. If you're from Philly, if you're from the Philadelphia area, you know that Camden is basically South Philly. So he grows up. He grows up in Camden. He goes to college at Temple. Temple's in the heart of North Philly. He gets the chance a couple years ago to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. That was his dream. His dream. Now look, the Eagles have paid a lot of guys. They paid Jalen Hurts. They paid A.J. Brown. They paid Devontae Smith. They paid Landon Dickerson, Jordan Mailata. They paid a lot of guys. And they got to pay Jalen Carter. They got to pay maybe, I don't know for sure, but they might have to pay Jordan Davis. It's a couple of guys they got to pay. Look, Haasan Reddick was like, I'm trying to get paid. Who y'all know that got 27 sacks in the past 2 seasons? That's a very, very short list. So I get the guy wanted to get paid. So what happened? He wanted to get paid. He wanted to test his market out. Howie Roseman, the Eagles was like, go ahead, test your market, see what you can do. He ended up requesting a trade. The New York Jets were like, we'll give up a conditional 3rd-round pick, which could be a 2nd-round pick for Haasan Reddick. Cool. And so, like, the Jets are one of the most incompetent franchises in the NFL. I will say it again. The New York Jets are one of the most incompetent franchises in the NFL. So you all acquire Haasan Reddick via trade, knowing that the only reason he wanted out of Philly, given the fact that the guy is from Camden, given the fact that the guy went to Temple, given the fact that the Eagles were his dream NFL team to play for, knowing all that information, you say, you know what? We're going to trade for you and not give you a contract that you wanted. It doesn't make any sense. So you trade for the guy knowing the only reason he wanted out of his situation was because he wanted to get a big payday. You trade for the guy, don't give him the contract, and then expect for him to be all cool with it. To be like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool, y'all. Like, you feel me? It's cool. No. That's why during OTAs, bro was across the world in Japan. And now, what has happened? It's now going into the preseason, and Haasan Reddick wants out. Joe Douglas literally has had 1 or 2 good drafts. Outside of that, he's been one of the most incompetent GMs in the National Football League. You can't make this up. Why would you trade for the guy and not want to pay him? When the whole reason why he wanted to be out of Philly was because he wanted to get paid. It makes no sense. But shout out to Howie Roseman. Shout out to Howie Roseman. Because at the time, I did not see it. At the time, I was like, hey, just let Haasan Reddick play out this final year. Howie Roseman saw the writing on the wall. He did. He saw it. And he saw that the fact that, all right, Haasan Reddick, he's not going to play for us. No matter how much he loves Philly, no matter how much he loves this city, he's not going to play for us on a contract that isn't what he deems his worth. So what happens, bro? They trade him to the Jets. And the Jets basically gave us a third-round pick for a guy that isn't going to play for them. I'm telling you, Haasan Reddick is not coming back if he's not getting a contract. So, like, everybody in Philly is just laughing. He's just laughing. The Jets are so incompetent, bro. They're so incompetent. Let me change my mic, get it back to what it is. The Jets are so incompetent, bro. So, it's just funny the way that things turn out. It's funny the way that Howie Roseman is always steps and steps ahead of what's going on. But it's funny. Brady Go says, and the Jets could still miss the playoffs with or without him. Yes, I don't even have him going to the playoffs. I don't. I take that back. I got the Bills over them. I still got the Bills over them. And the Dolphins, they're like right on par with the Dolphins. You feel me? And I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers. Let's go Eagles beat them. Packers. I'm gonna say Packers. I know you meant Packers in Brazil for sure, bro. We gonna beat them, bro. We're gonna beat them in Brazil. I wish I could go. They be saying I could pass for a Brazilian or like Dominican. I mean, I'm in vacation now. I got a little bit dark, so you mean I could probably pass for some. You feel me? The Jets have no heart. That's why Aaron Rodgers is not winning over there. But part of the reason is that Aaron Rodgers, he don't have heart. And that's a whole conversation for a whole nother day. Nobody is high on the Jets. J-Rob, if you're watching right now, I'm trying to tell you, the downfall of the Jets is coming. It's coming. It is hilarious. All right, let's shift gears to Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. So I appreciate y'all because I had that Tatum reel that went viral. It got almost 2 million views online. We can give a clap for that. Yeah, we can give a clap for that. And I think some stuff got misconstrued though. Do I think Tatum is like that? No, I don't think he's like that. Do I think that he's top 5? Hell no. No. But would I be lying to y'all to say that I'm not a little bit scared for the Boston Celtics next season? I am. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not scared about the Boston Celtics and what they'll do next season. Hear me out. The Boston Celtics just came off winning a championship. Normally, if you win a championship, you don't have that same hunger you have the following season. But the NBA, and specifically Team USA basketball, has lit a fire under the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, disrespected. You're telling me that Derek White or Drew Holiday were better fits on that team. That is disrespectful. Jason Tatum, You're saying that he deserves 0 minutes in a do-or-die game against Serbia. Now, I believe that it's not that bad because it's other players that are better than Tatum, and that's why it is what it is. And Steve Kerr believes that. But if Jason Tatum is what y'all think he is, he should put up 50 points against the Warriors next season. Because and not only the Warriors, the Miami Heat next season. Because it wasn't only Steve Kerr. Eric Spoelstra don't believe in the guy. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Eric Spoelstra and Steve Kerr do not believe in Jason Tatum. Because if their legacy is on the line and they don't play the guy, that tells you all you need to know. All you need to know. So Tatum can go 2 routes. Jason Tatum can go 2 routes from this Olympics experience. He can either be a turkey and pout, have his mom tweet for him, and just soak and be like, oh, well, they didn't play me, all of that. Or he can finally act like Kobe Bryant, his idol, and be like, bet. When we face Golden State, I'm dropping 50. When we face the Heat, I'm dropping 50. Maybe not 50, at least 40, at least 35 points. At least 35 points. And so I'm saying I'm a little bit scared as a Sixers fan because it's like you have lit a fire potentially over Jaylen Brown. Well, I'm sorry, you have potentially lit a fire under Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. 2 guys that they've already won a championship. So if they already have a fire lit under them, it's going to be a bad John. It's going to be a bad John. Yeah, it's going to be a bad John. So again, Tatum can go 2 routes, bro. He can go 2 routes. And this is me being all of y'all be thinking like saying that Tatum is not top 5 and saying that he is not the face of the league is not hating, bro. It's not hating. And me saying that I actually fear the Celtics next season because of how Tatum and Brown were disrespected is me being the most objective I could be about this topic. It is. So we'll see what they do, bro. I got full faith in Jaylen Brown. I know that he's going to turn up. Tatum, I don't know yet. Potentially. I ain't going to say he can't. I don't know for certain. I got to see it to believe it. But as a jump shooter, Tatum has to be better. I mean, as a jump shooter, since like after the All-Star break up until now, Tatum has been horrendous as a jump shooter. Cuz can rebound, he can pass as a jump shooter. It was a reason why why Bull was not playing, bro. Like it might have been disrespectful to not play the guy, but it was a reason. He cannot create his own shot as a jump shot. He cannot. 0 for 16, cuz on jump shots. 0 for 16 outside of layups and dunks. So I'm not going to keep harping on this stuff, but like y'all know what it is, bro. Y'all know what it is. Let's talk about a topic that I've been meaning to talk about. Let me turn my mic up for this. Jordan Chiles and her bronze medal. Buckle your seatbelts for this, John, bro. Buckle your seatbelts. All right, so what happened with the whole Jordan Chiles situation? You might have heard about it. If you didn't, I'm going to give you that backstory. So they had the floor exercise or the floor final in the Olympics. That was Jordan Chiles' specialty. She made it to that final. Simone Biles was also there. Rebecca Andrade, she was also there. So Rebecca Andrade, she got the gold medal. Well, she was in first place. Simone Biles, because she stepped out of bounds a couple of times, she got second place, she got silver. And Jordan Chiles, you know, initially she got fourth place. And then her team appealed the judge's decision because they did not take into account her difficulty. And then what happened? They changed her score. Then Jordan Chiles got third place. Third place is bronze. All right, cool. We thinking it's all good. They had that iconic picture of 3 black women on a podium. The first time ever in gymnastics history. It was a beautiful sight to see. Shout out to my black queens. But it was like, all right, like a couple days later, or maybe like a week or two later, and my fault, some wind going on, but like a week or two later, might have been like a week or something later, Romania appeals, and they say, yo, y'all was 4 seconds late to appeal. I think the IOC committee, they review it. They deem that the USA Gymnastics, they was too late to appeal by 4 seconds. And they come up with a decision to literally not give both women the bronze medal, which probably would have made the most sense. But what y'all do is you strip away the bronze medal from Jordan Chiles after the ceremony, after she made history, being part of the first 3 black women podium in gymnastics history. You say, yo, like, you got to give it back to us. So before I go off, let me just sit up real quick. So, about to go off real quick. And did you see the disrespectful cop that put his hands on Curry's baby? I ain't see that. I saw Draymond Green like trying to support and help out, but that was crazy. But the gymnastics committee the IOC is so disrespectful, bro. Y'all could have just given the bronze medal to both parties, bro. To both parties. And if I was Jordan Chiles, here's what I would do. I would say, I'm in the US. If you want this bronze medal, you better get it back in blood, cuz I'm not shipping that John back. I don't know the process, but I know I'm not about to go out of my way to give y'all my bronze medal that I earned. So you're telling me because of a judge's error, because they initially did not count the difficulty that Jordan Chiles had on her floor routine, that is her fault, and now the USA Gymnastics people, they gotta appeal and all that, and because they were 4 seconds late, now they don't get the bronze no more. Okay. What it's really giving, what it really is saying right now, y'all just did not like to. Y'all was salty about seeing that all black women panel on all that black women podium, and you was like, no, we got to erase that from history. Well, let me get this straight. Y'all can take away Jordan Chiles' medal. Y'all can take away whatever y'all want to do. What I know for sure, and what I know is stamped in history, whether y'all like it or not, whether y'all want to give it to some Romanian girl, whatever it is, what I know for certain is that image of Simone Biles, Jordan Chiles, and Rebecca Andrade on that panel. I keep on saying that panel. All I know is seeing Simone Biles, seeing Jordan Chiles, seeing Rebecca Andrade on that podium together, making history. You cannot take that away. That's set in stone. That is set in history. It is set in history. We all saw that. So for forever in history, Jordan Chiles will be known as an individual Olympic medalist, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. I will say it again for my people because I'm going to cut this up as a reel. Y'all can try to strip away her bronze medal, try to say that Jordan Chiles, they was 4 seconds late and she don't got a gold bronze medal no more. Y'all can say all of that. Y'all can say all of that. That does not change what the public saw. That does not change what happened in history. That does not change the way that she celebrated and her raw emotion when she found out that she got that bronze medal. That don't change any of that. And my message to Jordan Chiles, you already said in history. You already said in history. They can't take none of that from you. They can't. They can try to. They can try. So, yeah, we going to strip your medal and all this stuff. But we know the real. We know the real. So don't even trip. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. But this was a terribly botched job by the IOC. I just don't get the whole thought process of stripping away a medal from somebody that literally did not cheat, did not have no doping, none of that. You're telling me you're stripping away somebody's medal over 4 seconds when the judges should have done their job in the first place and gave her the correct score. It's wild. And the only explanation I can think of as to why they did not want to share the medal between USA and Romania is because they did not want to see in history that black woman podium. Well, let me say this again. My last point today. That's forever in history, whether you like it or not. And that's real talk, man. Like, y'all. Whew. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, man. I'm out here on vacation with the palm trees in the back. But we always got to keep it real. We always got to keep it a beam. I got some special content for y'all as we head more into, this NFL season. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. I love y'all. Peace.